So the next topic that we have is marginal cost. So this marginal cost, the concept of marginal cost, it also occupies an important place in modern economic theory. So what is marginal cost? So marginal cost is nothing but the addition to the total cost. So it is an addition to the total cost caused by producing one more unit of output. So it is adding up to the total cost which is caused by producing one more unit of output. So when you want to produce another or one more unit of output, you are incurring a production cost, and that cost in producing one more unit of output is the marginal cost. So it is addition to the total cost caused by producing one more unit of output. In other words, it is the addition to the total cost of producing n units instead of n minus 1 units. So n minus 1 means one less output. So in other words, you can say that marginal cost is nothing but it is an addition to the total cost that you incur in producing n units instead of n minus 1 units of output. That is one less output. So you are not n minus 1 would mean it is you are producing one less unit of output. So instead of that, you are producing another one more unit or n unit of output, which is adding to the total cost, and that additional cost is the marginal cost. So it is the addition to the total cost of producing n unit instead of n minus 1 units, where n is any given number. So n can take any number here. So we can write that marginal cost equals total cost minus total cost n minus 1. So n here represents any given number of, it can take any number, it can take any unit. So marginal cost n unit equals to total cost n unit minus total cost n minus 1. So one less, producing one less unit when you talk about n minus 1. So it is the addition to the total cost of producing n units instead of n minus 1 unit, that is one less. In short, in simple word, it is the addition to the total cost which is caused by producing one more unit of output. So again, marginal cost is a change. Since marginal cost is a change in total cost as a result of the unit change in output, we can rewrite MC equals change in total cost divided by change in output. So this marginal cost is nothing but that it is a change in the total cost. It is adding to the total cost. So it is changing the total cost because of the unit change in output. Because of the change in output, there is a change that is happening in the total cost. That is why we can rewrite this marginal cost equals to change in the total cost divided by the change in output. So we can also give the computation of the marginal cost, how we calculate marginal cost. So let us give an example, a simple example here. So you want to produce 5 units of output, and then the total cost which you incurred is rupees 206. So that is given, and here you are producing one more unit of output, that is from 5 units you are producing 6 units of output, and the total cost that you incurred here is 236 rupees now. So it has increased from rupees 206 to 236 rupees because you have increased your unit of output from 5 to 6 units. So what is the marginal cost here? So marginal cost will be equal to rupees 30. And how to calculate this marginal cost is nothing but you minus 236 minus 206, and what you get is 30 rupees. So since marginal cost is the change in total cost, as a result of the unit change in output. That is how we calculate the marginal cost. So you just minus 236 minus 206 and the answer you get is 30. So the marginal cost in this case is rupees 30. So that is how you can also find out the marginal cost for any unit of output that is given. So at 0 level of output, the total cost incurred is 100 and your marginal cost is 0. And when 1 unit of output is produced, the total cost incurred is 125. And what is the marginal cost? Marginal cost is 25. So 125 minus 100 is 25. And again, at 2 unit of output, your total cost is 145. And what will be your marginal cost? So you minus 145 and 125, and the answer you got is 20. So 20 is the marginal cost. And at 7 unit, your total cost is 273. What will be your marginal cost? You minus 273 and 236, and your marginal cost is rupees 37. So here you will see that your marginal cost is declining in the beginning. Yeah. And after reaching a certain unit of output, say output at 3 unit of output, your marginal cost is 15. So after reaching this point, you will again see that the marginal cost begin to rise. So from 15 it has begun to rise to 20, 26, 30 and 37. So that is one property of marginal cost. Marginal cost declines, and then after reaching a minimum point, again it will begin to rise. So as you see from this table number 3, which is showing you the computation of marginal cost. So it is nothing but the addition to the total cost which is incurred by producing one more unit of output. So that is marginal cost. It is the additional amount to the total cost which you incurred in producing one more unit of output. So that is marginal terms, marginal cost. So when you talk about marginal or any marginal terms, it is an addition to the total when you are producing one more unit of output. So when you also talk about marginal utility, as we have explained, it is the additional satisfaction, or it is the additional utility that you gain by consuming one more unit of commodity, one more unit of good. That is in case of marginal utility. So in case of marginal cost, it is an addition to the total cost which you incurred by producing one more unit of output.